Welcome to That 80s Show, and Dori.
Yes?
Stop.
Stop breaking my heart. Stop in the name of love.
We are here together, so we're going to collaborate.
Okay.
And I need you to listen.
Oh, okay.
Because
I knew there was one I was forgetting.
Ice is back with a 35-year-old invention.
What?
I know that you are a huge fan of the hip-hop charts. I know you spend all weekend thumbing through the top 10 hip-hop charts.
While wearing my very large, chunky gold chains.
Indeed, Dori.
Yes?
You like big butts. You cannot lie. No other brother can deny. But while you were looking through said hip-hop charts this week, you would definitely have noticed Ice Ice Baby by one Vanilla Ice climbing up the charts and peaking at number 3 in this year of 2026.
Okay, what movie is it from or what TikTok
After
trend?
releasing Ice Ice Baby, so Ice Ice Baby came out in 1990. It was recorded in 1989.
Yes.
So we do claim it.
Yes.
First released in 1989, and it is back in the hip-hop charts, the original version. Because he did another cut in 2010 that did get in, but never bothered. It didn't bother the top 10. Fun fact about Vanilla Ice, Ice Ice Baby.
Yeah.
It was the first hip-hop song to top the Billboard charts. Get the Billboard Top 100. The Billboard charts.
Right.
First rap song. Not the hip-hop charts, but anyway, hip-hop charts. Number 3, Ice Ice Baby. Why?
Yeah, why?
2 reasons. It got adopted naturally as a theme song for the content creators. 3 events. Firstly, Winter Olympics.
Right.
Okay, so that's pretty good. You want to make some content. They got ice, snow, ice skating, ice sculptures, Ice Ice Baby.
Right.
Then, event number 2, like there are Europe and America's freezing.
Yep.
Your pot's
Literally.
just literally freezing. So people go, I'm fucking cold. Ice. It's Ice Baby. Oh, Ice Ice Baby. Good song. And then, of course, Ice. Oh, Donald Trump's hate machine.
Right.
Also, for the protest, people are using Ice Ice Baby, both on side of ice and anti-ice. So, twice as nice, use Vanilla Ice. Definitely something he said to a groupie. Definitely something he said to a groupie. Well, anyway, so he's back in the charts. And do you think he's going to let this moment of 15 minutes of fame to pass him by?
Of course not.
Of course not. He's been appearing on everything. Everyone that will have him. Dori, I got to say, Vanilla Ice Robert Van Winkle,
Yes.
his real name, he's looking quite fantastic for a 50-year-old man.
Much like Rip Van Winkle.
Very much. You know what? That's it. Listen, work's been done. You can see those eyebrows. He looks. He must be very surprised by his song's success because his eyebrows are giving the look of a surprised eyebrow.
Yes.
So he has been interviewed on a myriad of stations, and they say to him, "Of course, listen, the Winter Olympics, the cold snap, that's cool. Like,
Yeah.
that's fun. Ooh, but what about being used,
Yeah.
both for and against ice?"
Yeah.
He said, "I would never try and comment on how to run a country. I'm neutral, thank God." His response, cool as ice, as you can imagine. "I don't do anything. I stay in my lane. If that makes any sense, Just woke up one day and found that my song is number 1 36 years later. Not number 1, but 36 years later. And I'm like, whoa. So I'm ready to go dancing again."
He doesn't care what people's agenda is. He's just going to ride the wave. He doesn't care.
And who are we to decry the ultimate one-hit wonder? Like, I don't think there's been a one-hit wonder before. I think he owns one-hit wonders.
I mean, I could probably name a few, but it's a good one. It's a big one.
Not bigger.
Really?
Not bigger. Not bigger. I would say Informer by Snow. We're not going into the 90s.
Yeah.
Close. Similar.
Tainted Love?
No, not like Ice Ice Baby. Dori, think about you at a wedding. Okay, a do.
Okay.
And the DJ going through the tracks. And Tainted Love comes on. Now, of course, you got bump, bump. Right, everyone knows. Bum, bum. And then you go, oh, Coneheads, right? That's the song. And they'll kind of know, dance, I go, I got you, don't get away. Okay, we know. Maybe it's just the miscreants I hang out with, but fucking Ice Ice Baby comes up. Everybody knows every single word.
Okay.
Every single word. So
yeah, I think it depends on the crowd.
Maybe.
I mean, as soon as you said wedding, I thought Mendoza.
No, Mendoza's been Sister Bettina now.
Oh, is it Sister?
Sister Bettina's the new one. Yeah, people are into that one a lot more. So Dori, we are not. If we are not slaves to the keywords and the search words, then I don't know who the fuck we are.
Who's this we you speak of? This is all you're doing. I just sit here and laugh at your jokes.
Okay, well, that's fair enough. That's fine. You know, you're pretty much the only one these days. I got to be honest. Masters of the Universe. I love it. We all know Masters of the Universe. We remember it fondly from our childhood. And one of the best things about Masters of the Universe, besides Dolph Lundgren's nipples, and strangely enough, the original He-Man's toy's little nipples. I did look the other day. Does he have nipples?
Oh, right.
I've got two original action figures. Mm-hmm. One had nipples, one didn't.
Ooh. There's a conspiracy theory there.
Is there? Did I just sand off the nipples? Did I just nibble them off?
Did you chew them off?
Like, who knows? There is no. Why would one have nipples and one not have? Why do I have two He-Mans? I know why. As a sport little dick.
I'm gonna go with different molds from different places. One place was like, we cannot leave the nipples off.
Because surely I'm not that deviant to nibble off He-Man's nipples.
No comment.
Fuck. I hate recording late in the day. Anyway. We know the He-Man song. Love the He-Man song. Was watching, when the new trailer came out for the new Masters of the Universe movie with Jared Leto as Skeletor. Still waiting for Orko. Still waiting to see Battle Cat in his full battle armor with the helmet. We haven't seen that yet. So do you know how to make this better? The original Masters of the Universe theme song.
Okay.
So some people did an edit. Okay.
Oh.
All AI read my mind and did the edit, right? So you go, that's good. And we remember it. This is the original He-Man opening theme, right? Just to remind you, and just to give myself a little bit of a titillation.
He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. I am Adam, Prince of Eternia and defender of the secrets of Castle Grayskull. This is Cringer, my fearless friend. Fabulous secret powers were revealed to me the day I held aloft my magic sword and said, "By the power of Grayskull."
We know that, right?
We know it very well.
Adam popping up in his little pink top. You know what kills me every time? Because subsequently over the years, I've discovered the kind of parody version where they got He-Man singing for non-blondes. The most bonkers thing.
Yeah.
If you've never seen it, we'll pop it up. That Eddie Show SA Facebook
When is
page.
the new movie coming out?
June.
June only.
June.
Oh, wow. We've
Summer
got
release.
a while
June,
to go.
June or July. It's summer release. Big
Okay.
summer tentpole. They haven't moved it yet, which means all the CGI is done.
Right.
And they're starting to release the toys and everything. So it means they're going. They're ready to go. But
I have to say, I'm going to go see this one in the theaters.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty good.
Yeah.
Going to be pretty good. Wait for Dolph Lundgren. When Dolph Lundgren, do you remember a couple of years ago, maybe it was a year or two ago, when the Minecraft movie came out and all the kids in theaters were like losing their shit over some chicken? There was a chicken thing,
Okay.
right? So it's a Minecraft. There's like a very rare chicken, and when like all these kids were going to watch the movie and just trashing the cinema when this chicken character came out in the movie.
Okay.
It's like a super rare thing in Minecraft. I'm going to be that, but with Dolph Lundgren.
Mm-hmm.
Solo, just one me, in an empty theater, because who the fuck goes to watch movies? It's just sad. For my birthday, Stu Kinnickor sent me a free movie ticket.
I gave mine to my child because I was not going to go.
I was like, I'd love to go. There's nothing to watch.
Yeah.
You know?
No. They're getting desperate if they're giving you free movie tickets.
I know, not even like a discount, not even a movie,
Yeah.
like a friggin' free ticket.
Yeah,
It
but
is-
only one free ticket.
only
so
one.
what, are you supposed to go by yourself?
You know what I mean? I'll watch a movie by myself, like I will
will
go
too.
watch this.
I will too.
And when Dolph Lundgren comes on, me trashing that theater, panties at the screen.
Okay, I'm going to throw a spanner in the works here. What if Dolph Lundgren makes an appearance but is wearing a shirt?
Look, he probably will. Because
Because
No.
in what context would he not be?
So I think he's going to make an appearance as He-Man's father.
Right.
That's how I think they're going to close full circle.
Right.
And he's a king. And I mean, we know King's brother, aka Prince Andrew, will remove his shirt. As a prince, you'll remove a shirt. The king's brother, you'll remove your shirt. The king, don't remove shirts that much. That's just gospel.
Yeah,
it's in the Bible.
That's the lore.
Yeah. You know, thou shalt not remove thine shirt in thy presence of thy wenches, unless said wenches are of bricklaying age. I don't know. Olden day rules are very strange. But we all know, we fondly know that He-Man song. Used to wait for it in the afternoons. I think He-Man came on Tuesdays. Would record it, watch that episode all week, listen to the song, loved He-Man. That is not the original He-Man theme song.
Ooh, did you go digging in the archives?
Facebook page called Masters of the Universe Fans. Put a post up, said, I'm going to blow your mind. Because they have got to remember back in the 80s, we had listen and read along type things.
Yeah.
So it was either on depending on your age. So there was DVDs later on, cassettes, but we are old enough to have had vinyl records.
Yes.
You play the vinyl record and then you read along with the book.
Right.
And sometimes it was like a pick your own adventure. And then it get to a point and then it said, please rewind 5 seconds. Ooh. And then you rewind or please skip to next track. Ooh. So you go, this is what I want to do. So if you want to do this, track 4, like rewind 30 seconds or skip.
God, it was so difficult.
No, it was so
but I mean,
interactive.
think of how much hard work that all was compared to like if you want to do something like that today. It's literally a button you're going to press on an app.
I know, but that's stupid. No. Right?
It feels like it was hard work.
So, because we had a couple of Disney ones. We had a Winnie the Pooh one. I remember we had Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
I had E.T.
Wow.
We've discussed this. No, we've discussed this. I had E.T. with Michael Jackson reading the story.
Dori, listen here. Stop die fucking horlosie. That's a stop the horlosie siren. We have not.
We absolutely have.
Okay. Let's pretend I forgot.
Okay. Like I forget.
Like just pretend I forgot. And remind me, what in the fuck are you talking about?
I have this, and I don't know if I still have it, because I'll be honest, I haven't seen it in a while, but I don't know where it could have gone.
You know what?
It's like
you know what? Was it a vinyl?
Yes.
Like every child, there was a stage where we thought vinyls were frisbees. Now, we look at our vinyls and go, fuck me, why did I throw so many of those against the wall? Anyway, that's probably what happened to it.
Unlikely. It was in a relatively big, like you would get a box set of vinyl. So it wasn't like a thin one singular record. It was a box.
Holy shit.
Okay.
I don't remember this.
It was a blue box and it had the record, and then it had a book that came with it, and this beautiful book. And it was E.T. And it was, when you play the record, it's Michael Jackson reading the story of E.T.
What?
And there's songs. There were songs as well.
What? But what? We've heard a lot about Michael Jackson over the years. Way more than we need to. What was his connection to E.T.?
I don't know, but I remember that well. And I remember listening to his voice.
No, Dori, I gotta Google.
You're gonna Google it. Maybe it's there. Maybe it was a fever dream.
No, Dori, it is here.
Yeah.
On eBay, 2,000 rand. Listen, it averages out for about 1,000 rand, 960 rand.
Mm-hmm.
Now we don't know what condition it is. Dori, this is a true fucking thing. I actually see the one that you might have had here. It is a box. Beautiful book.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson in a little red jersey.
Yes.
Yes, Dori. This is a real thing with E.T. over his shoulder.
That's it.
That's
it.
Michael,
Exactly.
What?
I don't know what the connection was. Did I
the
question it at 5 years old or how old I was?
Was it the
No, I would've
story?
been
Was
older.
it the story of E.T. or like a whole new adventure?
It was a condensed version of the story
movie?
of E.T. Yeah, it was very condensed.
Did Michael Jackson do sound effects? So like when E.T. flies over the moon, wee,
No,
go
but
E.T.
But there were songs, and the songs were really beautiful. I remember that. They were very pretty.
What?
The songs are probably on like YouTube or Spotify.
Okay, listen. This is for next week's show. You know, if Dori didn't just sit here laughing at my jokes. You see, Dori and I don't know what the fuck. Dori walks in here, she doesn't know what I've prepped.
Nothing.
And if she knew I prepped this, she would have prepped. But this is great. We got to get into this next week.
I'm going to go searching my house for it. Because
Oh.
it has to be there somewhere, right?
It has to be.
It has to be there. I'm going to go searching.
This is fantastic. E.T. the Extraterrestrial, the album.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're going to get into that. So, yeah, you know that this was a thing in the 80s.
Yeah.
Bigger than I even thought. I thought, oh, Disney license, or whatever.
Yeah.
He-Man's. Exclusive Michael Jackson content around E.T. Let me phone home. Let's phone home.
That was not how the song went, but
Let us
good
phone
attempt.
home. But, so this guy posted and said, listen, just before the cartoon, they released this thing, and there was a He-Man theme song that came out before the TV theme song. And it goes a little something like this. Now, Dori, if you think my Michael Jackson E.T. song, Let Us Phone Home, you think that's bullshit, right? It's not more bullshit than this version, the original He-Man song. You're going to give me your thoughts, definitely, on this one.
A glimmer of magic in the darkest night. The sword is drawn for the endless fight. The forces of evil never rest. But we are ready to put them to the test. We are the masters of the universe. We are the masters of the universe.
When it starts off, sounds like there's going to be fucking.
Okay, I did think it. I was like, what's with this porn soundtrack? I admit I thought that. Then it was, where's this really deep voice coming from? Have you put it on the wrong speed? You know, like when you used to do the vinyl on the wrong speed.
So the video I found was somebody like legit playing it and filming it.
Yeah.
And then I found this on YouTube. Now I'm going to, because think of the song, right? What are we talking about? What genre are we in? Like it's kind of like a precursor to, remember like those 5 minutes in the 90s where we all listened to Gregorian chants? It's like that day.
I was getting like rock band on stage Eagles vibes
Very
at some
much.
point.
It's Flash
Like-
Gordon-y. Like,
And a little bit Miami Vice-ish even.
you
like,
think because there's no
there's
synth in there.
something- I don't know. There was just something about it that made me think, maybe, was there saxophone? Maybe it was saxophone.
The lyrics was, we draw our swords.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, that was, now we can understand why they went, yeah, look, this is not selling toys to kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is porny.
Selling toys to adults.
And there were numerous cartoon series that had theme songs just like that. So it wasn't out of place. It was
Right.
kind of very much with the genre. But then they just went, listen, we're going to go interstellar here. We're going to fucking throw something else at you. Then they came up with a better one. Let's jump ahead and listen to a little bit of the story, Dori.
Okay.
The Adventures and Tales of He-Man on vinyl record.
As the morning sun creeps up above the craggy, mystic mountains, it spills its warm, life-giving light onto the dark and foggy valleys below. Small, furry creatures stir in their holes. High in the pine trees, great birds stretch their stiff, feathered wings
No He-Man so far. Let's skip ahead.
and let out a terrifying growl as the two arch-enemies charge across the stony ground toward conflict.
So it seems as if it's not acted. It's a read book,
Yes,
which
it's
it would be
narrated,
because
yes.
now you got to follow on as a kid.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
narrated.
I got to tell you.
He said furry instead of furry. That bothered me immensely.
See, that's what I have to deal with. See what I have
Sorry.
to deal with. 1983, this came out. I would have been all over this eventually. I would have been like, fucking, this is. I would be able to recite that without the
Yes.
book.
Of course.
That's where I would have been. Listen, I might still. I might
Did
still.
you look at eBay?
Look, I've been distracted now by that Michael Jackson. So anyway, listen, these are the things you learn on that 80 show. Another thing we learn on that 80 show is, of course, we have got a lot of mileage over CDogg.
Yes.
You know, a lot of mileage. We love him. We think we could be his we thought we could be his biggest fans
We
until
did think we were unique.
I found something on Reddit, also a podcast, and they have started a Reddit. They are obsessed with Corey Feldman and CDogg.
Yeah. They make us look like amateurs.
I mean, their entire Reddit feed is just different photos and memes and bullshit about Corey Feldman. It is hilarious, okay? I'll post that up on that 80 Show SA Facebook page so you can go look at some of the content. Alternatively, I'll just steal some of the stuff. Who's to say what I'll do? Who's to say? But I'll tell you one very interesting they posted up. And now this is Dori again.
Yes.
We're going to talk about an investment opportunity. You know, they say we've got to
Right.
invest in that 80 Show. We want to grow, right?
Yeah.
We got to put some money in. Now, how much is too much money? Because they approached people of CDogg. Firstly, response, they didn't put the person's name, Dave, and then they scratched out his surname.
Right.
Uh,
Dave Dog.
It's CDogg, right? that is Dave Deldman. There is no way CDogg has an agent, firstly, okay?
I think he could have one.
Dori, no ways.
One of those people from the Reddit.
No, but these are the guys. So they posted up an email they got. They reached out to
Yes,
somebody
I know.
who came back to them and said, they said, we want to interview Corey Feldman, right?
Yeah, of course.
And then Corey Feldman's people responded back to him. What I'm saying is that was Corey Feldman responding back. Corey Feldman cannot have people. Do you think he has people?
He might have a person. I think he could have a person.
Maybe he's got like a hot to desk type of agent situation where they handle a lot of
Yeah.
people,
Maybe.
but they're also a dog walker.
Could also be an AI.
Whatever it is, it's linked to Corey Feldman somehow. Then here comes the pitch. So they're saying, well, should I read the direct email? Because I
think
took
you
notes
should.
here. Let's read the direct email that they got back. From David C. Hi, John. The rate for Corey to appear on podcasts starts at $2,500 for 20 minutes. Let me know if this is something you'd be interested in. Thanks for reaching out. Sent from my iPhone. So therefore, definitely Corey Feldman. But $2,500 for 20 minutes of CDogg. Are we in?
I mean, if we had money to burn, of course we'd be in.
What's $2,500? The exchange rate has come down. It's $16 to the rand. You know, we're looking at an investment, Dori. An investment.
I can't do mental math.
In
Get
that,
the calculator.
we're looking at an investment on that 80 show of 40,000 rand.
40,000 rand.
For 20
Do
minutes.
you know what I could do with 40,000 rand?
Interview CDogg for 20 minutes.
It's a third of my child's university fees for the year.
But it's a third of an hour for infamy, Dori. Infamy.
What would you talk to Corey about?
So let's talk about logistics first. Right?
Yeah.
So we're going, let's assume it's an online interview. Because Corey Feldman
Yeah.
is not leaving Beverly Hills
No.
for that money.
And even if he is,
Yeah.
he's not coming here.
So, and then he'll have some sort of rider. Send me a coffee, like some shit. Send me
We've
stuff.
sent the money already. He
No.
can get his own coffee.
This is 20 minutes. It doesn't say what the rest of it is, right?
Okay.
So that's 40,000 rand, $2,500 for 20 minutes of CDogg. What would we talk about?
What would we talk about?
How we've always been positive about CDogg. We tell the stories, warts and all. He's a warts and all type of guy. Mm-hmm. We do feel sorry for him. There's a bit of concern about him. But we would have a laugh. We would have a chuckle. What would we talk about? Could we get him to do a Michael Jackson impression?
Online.
Yeah. Well, we'd have video. We
Yeah.
do video. I'm not paying fucking 40,000 Rand
we don't have
and
video.
not to see him. I want to see him.
Yeah.
Even if he's lying in bed on the phone, I don't give a shit. Like, I got to see him.
So what is he going to moonwalk in his bed?
No, just like sing.
Okay.
Let us phone home. You know, I could do that. Could you, like, what would it sound like? Like, maybe listen, 20 minutes, we can do whatever we want. Maybe we write the song that Michael Jackson should have sang for E.T. because he is a Michael Jackson impersonator.
Right.
Send it to him, have him sing it.
Mm-hmm.
Good use of money. Okay? What else could he do? I mean, he could spend 20. This is the other thing. I doubt he'd be disciplined about sticking to the 20 minutes.
Yeah.
There's no way he's just
we
going,
could
okay.
distract him.
Yeah. Yeah, you could definitely distract him and just like talk about him and he'd be like, no, fuck this. He would love to come on our show, new audience, you know, South Africa, you know,
We could have questions from the listeners.
us.
Bradley from Wendywood has sent us a question.
And
He wants to know
he'll appreciate it because
about that scene in The Lost Boys.
that's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I mean, he'll appreciate it.
Yeah.
Because, like, he also makes up that he's got people. So we'll make up that we've got listeners. We'll ask him about being in the Burbs. That's probably why he's charging so much now. Because he's in that remake of the Burbs that nobody wants. Nobody else? He's in that. He makes a cameo, a little Easter egg. Hey?
Maybe.
That's why he's charging so much. So a year ago, is he charging that much?
A year from now, is he charging that much? Do we just wait?
Is that sliding scale?
I don't
Because
think we should wait. He might not, you know, be around.
what can we afford? How long can we afford?
Also, the exchange rate's good right now.
But if it's $2,500, I mean, for $1,500, what can you do? $500? What can you do? 30 to
Can
40?
we get 10 minutes instead of 20 minutes
Does he have a cameo? You know,
for
cameo.
$1,000?
Could we get a cameo from him? You know, how much is CDogg's cameo? Let's check that out. You see, now here's the discrepancy, Dori. You can get a Corey Feldman cameo, which is like how long is a cameo?
I mean, maybe a minute.
$6,700
Wow.
for a minute.
Wow.
Yeah. You could have
So
him
the
do.
podcast appearance is actually really, really cheap.
Because you could have him do a business video for $40,000, 40,000 Rand. So the same.
Business video.
Business video.
What is that?
Oh, business story. There is an example, but I'm very afraid to click on it. So I suppose in that scale, 20 minutes for a podcast, you know, $2,500 for a podcast, not that bad. It's this thing that sometimes I go, oh, fuck, you know, if I really like if I hit the lottery, I'd like to do all the shit, but then I'd do the show full time, Dori. And I'd pay you to do the show full time.
Excellent deal. We should do that.
And I would waste so much fucking money booking CDogg.
We'd have CDogg every week.
I'd like, right, co-host with CDogg. Like, there you go.
He'd
15,000.
probably start enjoying it and do it for free after a while.
No, he's not doing shit for free. He knows the value of a dime. Old CDogg. How many of his movies do you think have been lost in the purge of digital media? Because this is a thing now, right? You know, do you know how many 80s movies you cannot find because they lost in digital limbo? At least 5 that I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
Because we found out to our surprise, Cocoon.
Yeah.
You can't find it anywhere.
Very sad.
A whole Garbage Pail Kids movie, you can't find it.
Okay, that's more understandable.
Thrashin' with James Brolin, you can't find that anywhere. These things get caught up in digital hell because Ninja Turtles movies.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, they get caught up in this hell of rights and distribution and and then they buy it because they buy the stuff as a bundle, the streaming platforms, and it's a mess. And there's some movies that have disappeared, even off Plex, Dori. Even off Plex. Even off Plex.
Huh.
When last did you go on Plex?
Oh, very long.
It's gone in shit.
Really?
Yeah. Since they
Last time was when I went to go watch that movie.
yes.
I
that's one
can't even
you watched.
remember what it was called. The one I spoke about on the show.
Yes, that one.
With
that person.
Demi Moore.
The person that was in that thing.
Demi Moore.
So many movies, you cannot find them on streaming anymore. This is why I was saying value your physical media.
Mm-hmm.
Don't throw your vinyl records. Don't put them as ice skates and skate them around the tiles in your passage. We did that.
Did you? Hey?
Yeah, we did that, yeah.
I used to put my dad's records under the carpet.
And do what?
I just didn't like them, so he would take them out and put them under the carpet.
Oh,
Like the rug,
Yes.
not a fitted carpet.
yeah.
And scratch them to pieces. You know what it was? It was the Beatles records, and I hate to say this because I absolutely love the Beatles, but they scared me. They were Beatles, so they scared me because I didn't like insects. So I would take the records out of the sleeves and put it under the rug, and then my dad would be like, "Why is this record all scratched?" Then he saw me one day doing it.
The mind of a young Dory. Did you think they were
terrible
like Alvin
when
and
I
the
think back.
Alvin and the Chipmunk style Beatles? They were Beatles singing.
I honestly was like confused as a young child that they were Beatles. I was young. We're talking like 3-4 years old, maybe.
And the Rolling Stones?
Yeah,
just
they weren't as scary somehow.
Because a Rolling Stone, you got you need a person's intervention. Yeah. Good God, Dory. It's quite a little bit of an
It
insight.
feels like a therapy session all of a sudden.
And I am not a person who's going to be sympathetic. I will pick
I'm
on your
unsympathetic
weakness.
to my younger self for having done that.
Okay. Yeah, no, because that's just but
Terrible.
How are we to know? You know,
I mean,
Beatles.
you were skating around on yours.
Yeah, exactly. How are we to know such things? So movies that you cannot find. The Abyss. James Cameron's movie, The Abyss, not available on any streaming platform.
Is it in the abyss?
Probably. So that's James Cameron's earlier one. If you're in the mood for it, you're not going to find it. Here's another one, Dory. Silkwood. Have you heard of this movie?
I know Silkwood very well. It's a classic. How do you not
Meryl
know what
Streep.
Silkwood is?
Cher and Kurt Russell.
Yes.
Yeah, but Dory, it's a movie that delivers powerful work, grounding the film in lived-in authenticity rather than rather than melodrama. It's Karen Silkwood, the real-life nuclear plant worker
Yes.
who exposed safety violations before her mysterious death.
Yes, it's a true story. It's very sad.
Oscar nominations. Huge movie, apparently.
It's one of the movies that launched Meryl Streep's career.
Disappeared. A movie we've spoken about before, Mask. You can't find Mask anywhere.
Oh, no, that's terrible.
No, that's not good. That is not good. The Sure Thing with your favorite and mine, John Cusack.
Do I know that?
It's an early Rob Reiner movie. He directed The Sure Thing, a sharp. It's a road movie about youth expectations and the illusions people build around romance. It stars John Cusack, so therefore I don't care. Yeah, they say people since Rob Reiner's death, people are looking for it, cannot find it.
Are they looking on the internet? Or are they just looking on
I think they're looking
services?
legit streaming services because we found Cocoon on a thing.
Right.
And since I found Cocoon on that thing, I can't open my emails. There are, listen, we're talking legally. We don't advocate for illegal streaming.
No.
Dory, we advocate for illegal DVD copying and VHS copying.
Yes.
So if you have the original VHS and you want to transfer it onto another VHS and
And
sell
tape
it,
to tape on the Ghetto Blaster.
we're all right with that.
Yes.
Right? Because it's like a one-to-one. We're not one-to-many. So we're okay with that. So do that. If you have old albums, old cassette tapes, copy those, pirate them. And we'll go sell them at that 80 Show Market Day. We'll go to the new Retro Fair coming up in
Yes.
March. We should do that. We should make that 80 Show
should.
stall where it's just pirated cassette.
We should really do that.
Right? He sells legit stuff. He's got proper VHSs from the 80s. But let's copy shit. People have like stuff they recorded off TV with the ads in it and Tinky Pringle doing the news and everything. Like they've got it.
Rian Kruiwagen.
Cannonball Run, you can't find it anywhere. That's also
Oh,
disappeared.
man.
Have you ever heard of a movie called Possession? It's a horror film. Cannot find that anywhere on the...
I don't know. It sounds
The
like
internet?
a generic horror film.
It does, but a cult classic, film,
Who's
school
in it?
favorite. Listen, I really try to read the director's name. I can't exist by myself because I'm afraid of myself, because I'm the maker of my own evil. Possession.
Okay.
It stars Isabel Adjani, Sam Neill,
Okay.
Heinz Bennett, and it's made by Andrei Zulowski.
Okay. Sounds Ukrainian.
Yeah, it's Polish, I'd say.
Okay.
I know Sam Neill.
I know Sam Neill.
Also,
I know Isabella Gianni. How do you not know Isabella Gianni?
I don't know.
She's very pretty. You should look her up.
Sam Neill, is he in the Mask as well? In Mask as well? Yes. No.
Is he?
Who am I
don't
thinking?
think so.
Who's the mustache guy?
The mustache guy is Sam Elliott.
Too many Sams. Some of Sam. Okay, so those are movies you cannot find, but I got a movie this week to review that you can find.
Yay!
It's weird that I've never reviewed this movie because it
One
was
of those,
quite
eh?
big. It was quite big, forgotten in its genre, and it kind of goes like, when I tell you about this movie, you go, why was this movie not bigger? So it was a buddy cop movie, which were all the rage. All the rage. Black cop, white cop, two big names, massive names, a really good villain, somebody who'd go on to be huge as a villain, well done movie, kind of fell in between, wasn't quite actiony enough to be an action film and not quite funny enough to be a comedy, but in the genre of buddy cop movie. But not quite there with Lethal Weapon or 48 Hours or Tango and Cash.
Okay.
But the one thing it did is that these buddy cops, they were actually all his buddies. Because all those movies, they hate each other
Right.
until they learn to get along.
Right.
Right? So normally just going to retire, going to get kicked off the force, he has your new partner. But this movie, these guys were buddies, right?
Okay.
The movie is called Running Scared. And it stars Billy Crystal. And for the first time I've ever reviewed a movie with him, Gregory Hines.
Huh.
He-
I don't think I know this movie.
Gregory Hines of dancing.
Yes, of dancing. Of White Nights.
Why did Gregory Hines not become bigger? He had it all. Good leading man, could be dramatic, good looking, danced, could do everything. And he never quite became the guy, right? I don't know. And for the 80s, he was like unthreatening to white audiences,
Yeah.
you know? So it's surprising. So this movie comes out before Billy Crystal becomes a big star. And it is two cops in Chicago, and they've got very unorthodox ways of solving crimes. But they are buddies. They're buddies. It's a buddy cop movie. They're buddy cops. And they want to take down a drug dealer played by Jimmy Smits.
Ah.
He of LA Law. But this is an early role of his, right? He's people kind of know him, but he's not LA Law or Jimmy Smits here. And they bust him, and they go, you know what? That was our last big bust. We are taking some money. Billy Crystal's character had inherited some money from I think an aunt, and said, we're going to move down to the Florida Keys, and we're going to buy a bar.
Okay.
Okay? And they buy a bar. And they move down there. It's fantastic. Right, like we're 20 minutes in the movie. So in the first 10 minutes, crime, arresting people. The next 10 minutes, they arrest Jimmy Smits. Then they move to a bar. You're like, this is fucking great. This is great. And
So are they retiring?
they kind of are. They're going, they go down there on holiday.
Yeah.
And while they're there on holiday,
They're like,
they say,
this is the life.
this is the life. I'm coming into some money. We got floral shirts. I mean, Dori, I want to show you their Hawaiian shirts.
Yep.
You know, that indicates holiday.
Absolutely.
While they're there in the bar that they're going to buy, they do a thing that I missed from the 80s when they made a song according to a movie, and then the
Right.
music video like had the singer plus the guys. So the song on this was a Michael McDonald song. And the music video for that, Michael McDonald's in the bar drinking with them wearing a floral shirt.
Huh.
Now, Michael McDonald is the godfather of yacht rock. Looks very strange in a floral shirt. I got to tell you, it just doesn't quite work. Even though he's an inspiration for so many, kind of
Yes.
doesn't work for him. He's too beardy,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
He should be
He needs
wearing
a suit.
knitwear.
Knitwear?
Knitwear.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Cardigans?
Cardigans, knitted, you know? Polo necks,
Okay.
checked plaids.
I see him in a suit.
Okay, yeah, okay, we can do that. Suit with a polo neck because it's
Yes.
business time. Okay, we can do that.
Yes.
But yeah, for a yacht rock guy, he doesn't look, it just kind of doesn't work. Anyway, so he does the music video for them. And they go, this is fucking fantastic. We're going to go back and we're going to tell our ratchety old captain we retire. They go back and say, Captain, we arrested this guy. We've been after him for years. It's going to be great. And the captain says, yeah, listen, bureaucracy, he's actually been released.
Ooh.
And they're like, no, fuck this. This guy's dangerous. We got to get him. So then the rest of the movie is them now chasing him down to get him.
So they don't go open the bar.
They get him.
Okay.
They arrest him again. And then guess what?
They go and open the
They
bar.
go and open the bar, Dori.
Is that the closing credits?
So happy. It's such a good time. It's the Florida Keys. The Beach Boys, that's where Kokomo is.
Right.
You know, that's where we know. That's how I know where it is. You know,
Yes.
Kokomo. And they all live happily ever after. Jimmy Smits, then he goes into jail, studies law, and then becomes a successful lawyer in Los Angeles.
Right.
But anyway, that doesn't happen. But it's a movie that, like I say, why didn't it become a bigger hit? It was funny enough. It had enough action, good actors, right genre, but just kind of, normally with films like this, they release in a bad weekend.
Yeah.
It had Michael McDonald, it had the good theme song. The Michael McDonald song that goes with it is Sweet Freedom.
I know that song well.
Michael McDonald, I mean, it's not that hard.
It's a cool song, actually. What year was this, though? Because that was a late 80s song.
1986.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not as late as I thought.
Kind of, yeah. What a lyrical treat people have been getting today. They got an original Michael Jackson song. They got you and I singing like Michael McDonald. So good. So good. And that is my movie called Running Scared. A great what-if movie, I think.
Okay.
What if there was no lethal weapon? Could this have been the lethal weapon? You know what I mean? What if there was no 48 hours?
Did it have all the wittiness of Lethal Weapon? Because Lethal Weapon's
No.
wit is what makes it.
That's the thing. And Mel Gibson was just hot as shit.
That too.
You know what I mean? Billy Crystal, both the leads are decent enough looking.
Yeah.
They're not fucking 80s Mel Gibson.
No.
They're not even fucking 2000s Mel Gibson.
And remember in Tango and Cash, there's that scene where they walk naked and you see their butts.
That's the thing. And then 48 Hours, you got Eddie Murphy. And no one's fucking with Eddie Murphy
I
at
think
that
we've
stage.
answered your question as to why it wasn't a bigger movie.
Yeah.
It's sad that people are so shallow.
More butts, more Eddie Murphy, more mullets. You got a hit.
Yeah. That's where you went wrong.
More Michael McDonald.
Maybe.
Twist, he's the drug dealer.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Dori. Gary Barlow. Take that. What's your opinion on him? Are you a Robbie Williams fan? Indifferent, don't care?
Very indifferent. I like Robbie Williams as probably more interesting as a person than his music. I do like one or two songs, but I think he's a more interesting person.
Okay, yeah.
I never did finish the documentary though. Started it, never finished it.
You know who was not... okay, so you're Robbie Williams, me too. Gary Barlow, I get it. I watched the Take That documentary. He admits mistakes. That's cool, that's fine. You know who did not like Gary Barlow?
Who?
George Michael. So therefore...
we do not like Gary
there was a
Barlow.
period where Robbie Williams didn't like Gary Barlow. George Michael didn't like Gary Barlow. That 80 show, sorry, Gary Barlow, you are just... we cannot like you.
Is there a reason George Michael didn't like him?
Probably because he fucked with Robbie Williams, and there was a stage where people were saying... so there was a stage where people were saying Gary Barlow could be the new George Michael. But there was true. People, because he was a songwriter, singer, whatever. And George Michael was like, no, Robbie Williams is like, that's anointed. That's my guy. That's the direct line. Elton John, George Michael, Robbie Williams. Like, that's the line. He wrote in his book, his memoir, that George Michael did not like me. We were at a party at Elton John's residential mansion, and he would not greet him. He pulled his cap down and walked right past me. And I tried to make a conversation with him, and he just dismissed me. So
I wouldn't even put that in my book. That's embarrassing as hell.
George Michael is alleged to have been quoted as saying that Gary Barlow wasn't talented and couldn't write songs. But he did come round to him eventually. But he doesn't know why he did not like him. We know it because you fucked with Robbie Williams. That's what we're figuring out all the things here, Dori.
Yeah.
All the things on that 80 show. When last did we talk about Tony Danza, Dori? I would love to have watched this. A spin-off. Tony Danza and Alyssa Milano were talking about doing a spin-off of Who's the Boss, set in nowadays time, of Tony Danza and Alyssa Milano, the Mucellis, living in a woke world.
It would be the most unfunny show ever.
We had a shot at it. I thought it might happen. I thought we had a real opportunity because of the timing of it. It addresses what's happening. Because you have Melissa who knows what's going on and me all mixed up. But unfortunately, it was announced, actually went as far as being announced in 2020 that they would have revived the Mucellis. He's a retiree and Samantha as a single mom. They live in the original home from the sitcom. He said we had a good script, but unfortunately it went into production hell and it got dropped in 2024.
Okay. I know she's very pretty, but she's gone very cuckoo. We have discussed this.
Well, I mean, she's just, you know what, Dori? It's that thing. There's a certain age where I think each year you need to take a test to use social media. And I think we are of that age. Mm-hmm. We're of that age where it's all just too confusing to me. And I just maybe want some guardrails just to take me off. And I think this is what happens when it just runs unchecked. You know, some countries, they got you cannot use social media till you're 16.
Right.
I'm like, well, once you hit like a certain age, like you shouldn't be able to use it either.
Right.
So it's just that. It's not her fault. It's not her fault, Dori.
Okay.
You know?
I think that would have been an extremely unfunny show.
Why not?
It's probably a good thing it didn't get made.
No, I think it'd be great.
Really?
Ooh, Dori, Who's the Boss? One of the best sitcoms ever. You wouldn't want to just see what happens. What have they been up to in the subsequent 40 years?
Is Judith Light still around?
She is.
If she was in it, maybe. She's very good.
She'd definitely do a cameo.
She was in Transparent, which is a great show.
Okay. Listen. You get given $2,500.
Right.
Are you getting CDogg or funding the reboot of Who's the Boss?
We're getting CDogg.
Who's the boss now? That's what we would call it. Who's the boss now? No, who's the boss now? Question. Who's the boss now? Because we don't know what's going on. The world's so woke. Who's the boss? Who's the boss now? Question mark. Fucking just ideas. Who's the boss now? I swear to God, if I see that shit pop up anywhere, I'm fucking suing.
Yeah. Well, we've got an audio record of it.
280s Truths and a Lie, Dori. You want to wrap up with that?
Of course.
Okay. Dori, this is a good one. Not a special theme.
Oh,
but
just random
I got
questions.
some, and I'm looking at it now. I'm going,
Made it very tricky.
I don't know which one is it. Okay, I remember. Okay. Chappies rappers, huge in the 80s. White rappers, very big in the 90s. But Chappies rappers were very big. And the most commonly read the most commonly read Chappies rapper fact from the 80s was, did you know an octopus has 3 hearts? That fact appeared on more Chappies rappers than any other.
I would have guessed that if the whole population of China jumped up and down at the same time, the earth would shift.
Okay, so you think it'd be that fact?
Over and over and over every time I saw that one.
Okay. All right. So that's
So
what.
it's not the octopus. Eh?
Okay.
Okay.
Well, we don't. I'm
Maybe it's
I'm making
octopus.
3 statements. 2 are true. 1 is a lie.
Right.
The most commonly read Chappies rapper fact from the 80s was, did you know an octopus has 3 hearts? Number 2, Vanilla Ice again. Did you know that Vanilla Ice appeared uncredited in Miami Vice as a background dancer in a male strip club? Now, we know tons of
Sounds
people.
Very plausible.
We know tons of people were in Miami Vice, but they were all like semi-famous. He was just a young kid dancing in a male strip club and uncredited. And then statement number 3, Game of Thrones writer George R.R. Martin was a staff writer for all 3 seasons of Beauty and the Beast, the TV show from the 80s with Vincent and Linda Hamilton. I'm in my feels about that show lately. I don't know about you. I found a photo of Vincent the other day wearing a beautiful, beautiful sweater. Again, knitwear.
Yeah.
Maybe that's where the Malcolm McDonald thing's coming from.
Maybe.
Michael McDonald thing. But George R.R. Martin, who wrote Game of Thrones, was a writer on all 3 seasons of that show. So that's 3 statements. Vanilla Ice was a background dancer in Miami Vice, Ice and Vice. The most commonly read Chappies rapper from the 80s was Did You Know an Octopus Has 3 Hearts? And George R.R. Martin wrote a 1980s sitcom, TV show, drama, fantastic show, Beauty and the Beast. 2 are true, 1 is a lie.
I don't think I'm going to get this one right, but I'm going to say that the Vanilla Ice is the lie.
Well spotted, Dori.
Vanilla
Ice is indeed the lie. Oh, fuck, I did it again. It's 2 80s lies and the truth. I told you I put the show together, mate. The Chappies one is also a lie.
280s lies and a truth. I like that one more.
It's probably easier to do.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So you made
I'm
up
quite
2
embarrassed.
facts instead of 1.
Yeah,
That's hilarious.
I did.
So what is the most read Chappies fact?
Oh, no, they couldn't quantify it. I did try to find it, but there was no one particular one that stood out.
Is that even a Chappies fact?
Fuck no, Story. I don't even
Do
know.
octopuses even have 3
I don't
hearts?
even know what's true or what's a lie. I don't know my own fucking game. I don't even know what's fucking happening here.
I think it's time to end the show. You need a doo-doos.
Yeah,
You
let's
just
get
don't have
out
a
of here.
doo-doos.
Word to your mother. Thanks for joining me, Dori. Goodbye.
Bye.